Okay, cool. What's up, guys? Now, I've lost over $5,000 in just 3 days, which is crazy to think about. But fundamentally, the first thing that I personally now understand is that losses are part of trading. I wanted to share this with you guys so we can actually even do a review of the trades that I took and share my mistakes, because at the end of the day, I think it's about you understanding your mistakes and yeah, taking the losses and understanding, learning from that, right? Because I believe you guys now understand that we take losses for lessons, okay, basically. So without any further ado, I'm going to go over to my charts and then I'll show you. I actually want us to back test everything and see. Actually, funny thing is, crazy stupid mistakes that I did that are now costing me that much. So um okay, cool. So let's get into the charts so we can see. Now, starting off with Euro JPY, you can see I took a sell. I've actually just gotten stopped out now. And to really think about this, I feel so bad that I'm doing such funny mistakes. Now, let's start off. So from what we can see, actually, let me first give you what was in my mind earlier on before I took, rather by the time I took the trade. So we do have a level over here. Okay, this is pretty much important. This is an area where the price got, and then we've seen this push down. Okay, and we have had that. So to me, I saw the price get down here, I mean rather to this point, and then drop down. So I did expect the price to at least continue up to this level, okay? So initially I did expect the price to come here, but not actually. Now let me even show you how I even came up with everything of the type, okay? Now at least if you guys can look back in the past, this level here has been holding. So to me, looking at this, I say, okay, this is a supply zone that has been respected multiple times. I mean, the price got in here, dropped down, got in here, dropped down, and I'm like, okay, well, since the price back into that zone, we could expect it to continuously drop down, and which we did see. We saw that huge drop, then up to this area. Now, I did expect this to be a slight pullback for the price to push down even more, but yep, that didn't happen. Now, let's go and check what exactly really happened. So if we can get back over here, all right. Okay, cool, let's go. So as you guys can see over here, trend obviously has been to the upside, and that's not happening. Now, fundamental rule that I'm going to keep in here, listen up, boys and girls. At the end of the day, the trend is going to win, and I'm actually noticing it from such a funny stupid mistakes I've just done. Especially since this cost me a lot, $5,000, which is crazy. Now let's check. So if we can quickly go back to H4 again, all right? Okay, cool, there we go. So we have the trend to the upside, at least we all see that. We have the bias to the upside, so we can just quickly draw out. We could have that, you know, we also have that. Then I've also drawn this level, and yeah, there we go, which is pretty easy to see. Like, in actual sense, the price could finally have to come back to this area, and then maybe I would wait to I would have to wait for more reactions. It's either the price is going to react over again or even break out and push to the upside, okay? So let me go over to H1 so we can even have a better look. There we go. So we saw the price get back here. Actually, now this became a demand zone. At least I did expect the price to get back, but that didn't happen. And yep, we now see that huge push. So do expect now the price to finally at least push back to that area. So fundamental lesson again in here, the trend is your friend. Follow the daily bias. And now in such a scenario, I'm actually talking to myself, but to you also, who could probably have done the same mistake, or perhaps you were planning on doing the same mistake. I think I'm going to stand on the fact that you do not need to, don't be the trader who initiates the trend. Like, rather reversals, I would say. Like, you don't want to be the trader who is going to trade reversals, and I've never done that. But well, sometimes you have to learn, and it feels like when you have a losing streak, it's just crazy. Like you're out of control and you're doing funny mistakes, which is crazy. Yeah, let's go over to GBPJPY. This was from yesterday. Now this was actually good, but again, something. Now let's go over. So at least I knew the trend is the upside. I was actually on the right direction, but let's check out my entry. Now, okay, cool. So as you guys can see, I had buys off here, got stopped out, and then the price went up. So let's go over and reanalyze it together so we can see. I want to start off with all the lows over here. Then we can also have this area here. And yeah, we can also have that. There we go. So, pretty easy. Let me rather use this. We see the price got here to form this high, a low, a new high, you know, a low over here, and there we go. So pretty basic. Now let's quickly come over to the H1. Now I'd say off here the thing is about the entries. So I did see this pullback into this zone of here, and yep, I'm like, okay, pretty much a good entry. So I did enter my buys off here, but then the stop loss was too tight. Got stopped out, and there we go. The price continued in the direction. Actually, if I wasn't stopped at, this trade could have actually hit take profit, but guess what? So key takeaway in here again, when you look at the stop loss, it's pretty much so tight. It was really tight, got stopped out by just a very small move, and then guess what? The price continued to the direction. Quickly again, gold, I'll show you now. Gold, I missed on the right trade and decided to take EUR/JPY, which fucked me up. Crazy shit. But yeah, trend to the upside. I think we've been in the right direction on gold. Look at that. This is crazy. I actually did send this trade in the group. Yeah, I think that was the other day in the main Telegram group. And actually, if you want to join that, the link is going to be down in the description, okay? So yeah, pretty good. I think gold is still pushing to the upside. Now, my bias was, rather one thing that I was really confused about and, you know, pretty skeptical about was, we've seen the price in an insane push phase. And in any case, at some point, if the price is pushing up, it's finally going to pull back, okay? And personally, I don't want to be on the wrong side where maybe I'm buying and then we have like a crazy pullback happening. No, and that's why I was pretty much biased. You can see gold hit 3,000, and it's actually still continuously going up. Perhaps it's going to come up to 3,100 and maybe we could see some reaction. So basically, so EUR/JPY, GJ, literally funny, stupid mistakes that I don't want to do again, and take that lesson from me. But most importantly, again, you need to understand that losses are part of trading, and you really have to learn that, because, I mean, at the end of the day, you could just wake up and say, fuck trading, I'm not trading again. But I mean, I've taken 3 losses consecutively today. By the time of doing this like on Thursday or something. So I'll again come back tomorrow, and I'm now sharing my experience off here. So yeah, be sure you like, and the link is just down in the description. Join the free Telegram. And yep, I'll see you guys. Cheers. Let's go. And remember to keep it less talk and more action. Let's go.